Well, we're glad to be here today. Isaac, with his famous countdown, has brought us in. He's always says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Celia's in the back making sure this happens. So we're thanking God. I like to always bring them up because you got to know the people who are working behind the scene. And I have this wonderful pastor's daughter with us, an overseer's daughter, and of course, First Lady's daughter with us. I'm so delighted to have her with me. And introduce yourself and tell them who you are, how old you are, and what do you do? Tell them.
Hi, I'm Adria Johnson. I am 16 years old, and I work for the church.
She works for the church. And so if you've been watching our media team and you've been seeing the wonderful changes that have been going on, she has been a part of that change, working under our under our media ministry president, Sister Celia. And so a lot of our new videos, a lot of the things she's working on, she's brought new, fresh ideas to our department as a young person, because one of the things that we think that ministry should represent all the demographics of the church. And we're here to talk about our National Youth Convention. Are you excited about the National Youth Convention held at our very own Jesus Camp in Cargasco, Mississippi? Are you happy about that?
Yes, sir.
How happy are you?
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Have you been to Jesus Camp before?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the new stuff that's going on? You've heard about the pool and all those things. What do you think?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited about the pool. We've been waiting on the pool for a couple of years
A
now.
long time.
Yes, sir.
A long time. It's been a long time. So what are you excited about the most? What are you excited about the most about this meeting?
I would say the services. I'm very interested in the themes, too, for each night. That's about it.
It's going to be great. And you know, I like to have people to call in that are excited about the convention. And I've talked with our Jesus Camp staff who takes in the reservation. And this is the largest amount of young people that we've ever had to come to the convention. This is the largest amount that have ever come. They've already started registering. If you have not registered, it's important that you register, because registration is required to book into the rooms. Now, anybody can attend all of the services. The services, there is no charge, anything for the service, but your registration must be paid if you're staying on the camp. So you need to call today, 863-551-3531, extension 101, and you can call Sister 863-551 3531, extension 107. Extension 107. Thank you, Brother Isaac, for correcting that. So, I mean, if you have, and the registration is $35. That's important that you give that. And then also, you want to make sure that you take care of your room and lodging, which includes your breakfast and your lunch for, I think it's $140 and your lodging, and then your actual dinner. If you want to add dinner to that, you can add an additional $25, and it will take care of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner for an additional $25. So we're excited. They're coming from all over, and I mean, oh, wow, how happy we are about this. I can tell you some of the events that's going on. I'm going to have a bicycle run every morning where I'm going to be riding the bicycles. We're trying to have a pig chase. We're going to have some softball, some basketball. We got the water slides that'll be going up, and we'll have the pools, the kiddie pools. We have, I know, horseshoes. We're just going to have a good old time. I mean, there's all kind. I can't name all the events. plenty of food, and powerful services. So let me say, if we have young people on today, why don't you call today, extension 863-551-3531, extension 107. If you are excited about the youth convention and you're going to the youth convention, call right now. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss that. I know we have a bus that's leaving from here, and there's many that are going on the bus. But come on, call in. 863. All of our young people that are listening today, and older saints, and whoever you are, call now, 863-551-3531, extension 107. And can we get some first ladies and some ministers' wives? Tell us what states that you're coming from, what cities you're coming from. We're waiting on the call. Now, we're waiting. Nobody's called yet. Come on, we're waiting on you. 863-551-3531, extension 107. Is the phone on? What's wrong? All right, here's somebody calling. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we missed the call. I thought somebody was calling. Okay, all right. 863-551-3531, extension 107. Give a call if you're going to the youth convention and you're excited about it. And let's talk about the new renovations that take place, and we're still in some renovations. Thank you, for Celia, for sharing the picture. This is just a beautiful sight, and to know that Bibleway owns this 47 acres. This is 47 acres that's owned by the Church of God, the Bibleway, and we're excited to invite others. And this facility sleeps about 500 people, and it is an apostolic church that owns this facility out in Cargasco, Mississippi. And of course, if you're from other organizations and you are interested in booking this, you can also call 863-551-3531. And when churches book this, we also we give a percentage back to their organization. So let's go over some of the pictures that we have. Wow, this is one of the rooms that we have. It's been remodeled. And it's looking real. Everything is 5-star here. I mean, there's no compromise. It's 5-star. Looks very nice, and you definitely will enjoy staying here. There's another one of the rooms there. Have you stayed in any of the cottages when you were there?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the new modifications to the cottage?
They're definitely different. It definitely looks upgraded from what it used to look like.
Yes. So it looks a lot different.
Yes, sir.
It looks like a world-class resort. It really does. Let's go over a few more of the pictures. Oh, wow. And that's in the, I think is that in the dorms? That's one of the actual cottages itself. That's very nice. I like the colors on that. Let's go to the next one. This is one of the newly renovated, and we thank God for Brother Mike, who has done a great job on making this happen. Let's go to the next one. Oh boy, that's beautiful. I like the chocolate and blue. That's a beautiful sight there. And let's see, mother. This is beautiful here. So if you plan on staying, and I don't know whose suite this is, but you're going to certainly be enjoying yourself. 863-551-3531, extension 107. If you're going to be at the youth convention this year and you're staying on the Jesus camp or you're coming into town, I need to hear from you. Come on, make a call in. Let us hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to hear if you're excited about coming, all right? Excited about coming, tell us about it. We want to hear from you. Amen. 863-551-3531, extension 107. Let's go to some of the other pictures. Here we are. This is a beautiful site. And this is one of the cottages. Let's go to the next one. And this is nice. This is the private suite dorms. So it's inside the dorms, but it's a private suite that's it's exclusive for those who want privacy, but it's in the dorm. They have their own private dorm suite. Let's go to the next one. This is another one of the private dorm suites that's very nice. And let's go to another one. This is what it used to look like, the pool. This was the pool. Let's see now. This was the pool. That was the pool. All of this mess was really, I mean, this was a mess. Next. But look at the wonderful, beautiful pool. I personally picked out this design because I wanted the water to just look so deep blue. And it gave me exactly what we wanted. We spent several $1,000s on repairing this and getting this pool ready for our young people. It has been a task. What do you think when you see that now?
Come a long way.
A long ways. And I mean, it's an excitement. And to know that, and what do you think about being a pastor's kid and being able to attend and go at no charge? What do you think about that? Do you think that's necessary? Do you understand why the church does that?
Yes, sir. I feel like it makes us feel appreciated. It gives us somewhere to go. You know, that's like our especially as young people, it's like our getaway. That's like our vacation. You know, because our summers aren't usually that long.
Yes.
So that's like our getaway.
And it's good. Bring the mic up just a little. It's good to experience that, and even with the school helping with the pastor's kids' education. What do you think about that?
I think that's also very helpful, and it does again make us feel very appreciated because sometimes we don't feel appreciated, you know, because we're always behind the scenes, you know, and it's always our parents you'll see, and you'll never really see us.
So, pastors' children deal with a lot,
Yes, sir.
and so how does it make you feel? At least knowing that there are church folk that really do care and that really, care about the pastor's kids, and because there's a lot of pressure. What kind of pressure goes with being a pastor's kid?
It's a lot of pressure. I would say you always have to make sure you're looking the right way, and by that I mean facial expressions. You never want to give somebody the wrong, make them feel like you feel some type of way about them. You can never treat anybody wrong. You never want to treat anybody wrong. You don't want to, and also not making your parents look bad.
Yeah, yeah, that's important. And it's a lot of pressure, and you know everybody's else children make mistakes and people just push it off. When pastors' children make mistakes, and I know my children can vouch for this, they treat it different. Why do you think people treat things different like that when it comes to pastors' children?
I feel like they hold us to a higher standard because of who our parents are in the church and because of who they are and the lives that they live. They expect their children to live that life as well. So one wrong move and they'll probably think differently otherwise.
Yes, but children can make mistakes.
Yes, sir.
And so I think that's a thing that the church has to really look at. And my incentives for Jesus Camp and all these particular things, it goes back to what I saw my children go through, and I didn't want to see this new generation suffer through those. So I wanted them to know that the church really loves you. Are there pastors' kids that would like to call in 863-551-3531 extension 107, and maybe perhaps share with us some of the pressures that pastors' children go through and why this resort is so important. Call in and tell us about some of the things that pastors' children go through. We'd like to hear from you. Somebody call us at 863-551-3531 extension 107. Want to make sure that we have the right extension. I'm not getting any calls today. 863-551-3531 extension 107. Isaac, why don't you make sure this phone is working, son? You call. Let's hear from you. Isaac is a pastor's child. Let's hear from him, what he thinks about that. That's a lot goes with it, and I'd like to hear from you because this is what Jesus Camp really does. It is to help our children. All right, it is working. All right, Isaac, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Well, what do you think of some of the pressures that, because Jesus Camp is ultimately there to be a place of release for pastors' kids, also a place of helping fund some of their educations and different things like that. What do you think about Jesus Camp? And first of all, what kind of pressure is it on being a pastor's child?
Having a magnifying glass on you, especially as Sister Adria was talking about, you are the representation not just of your parents, but of the church as well. So how you're being taught and how you're raised, it will be the reflection of how your pastor and the church is.
That magnifying glass, very powerful statement that you made. So your whatever you do is going to look a little bigger.
Yes, sir.
What advice would you give to pastors' children?
To understand your role in ministry, definitely understand where you stand. Yes, it is okay to make mistakes, but still be mindful of who you're representing.
So it's important to minimize those mistakes. How can young pastors' children minimize the mistakes that they will make in life? What do you think would happen? How do we minimize that?
Just seeking the wisdom of your pastor, especially understanding your audience. Whoever you're around, just being able to adjust where you're at. Even though you are a child or a young person, you still have to be mindful of your surroundings.
That is so great. Anything else you'd like to add to that?
That's all.
How about you? Would you like to add anything else to what Isaac has said?
Everything he said was pretty much true. I agree with everything he said.
Right. All right. So 863-551-3531, extension 107. We're talking about the youth convention and the Jesus camp and its purpose. 863-551-3531, extension 107. If you have not registered for the convention, please do so. Register for the convention. And if you have not already taken care of your reservations and you're staying at the resort, please do so. Is there anyone else, 863-551-3531, pastors' children that would like to make a comment or say something about this, and anyone that's heading to Mississippi and excited about it? I am so surprised I'm not hearing from some of these people here. I tell you what I'm going to do. They're not calling me, so I'm going to call them. I'm going to do some pop-up calls, if that's a such thing. If not, it is now. I just made it up. Or was there already a pop-up call? Never. That's the first time. I just created something. I just invented something. I just invented pop-up calls.
Please leave your message for
Well,
Marcel Sheffield.
well, I guess the pop-up call didn't work. All right. Well, I was trying to call our youth president and see how she's doing and what she feels about this great event that's going on, about going up and about the convention. And I wasn't able to get her, but I do have somebody that I am going to call that I think would be able to help us, give us some information about the magnitude of what's about to happen. This ought to be good. She's hard working right now. Somebody's calling? Somebody's calling me now? Okay. I got to learn how to answer the phone first, I guess, huh? Now, did you all say someone was calling me? All right. All right.
Your call has been.
Well, I guess everybody must be packing for the convention. Oh, Sister Sheffield's calling me back. Okay. Let's call her up. We're calling people since they're not calling us today. We're calling them. Everybody's packing. We're excited about this. So Was that Sister Sheffield calling me back? Was I to call her?
Please leave your
I
message
guess I
for
missed her again.
Marcel Sheffield.
All right. So let her know she can call back. Uh, but we are excited about the convention. This is our youth president, who has been the youth president for quite a time, and she'll be staying in the administrative suite that has been fully remodeled, and I think that's great. And so we're looking for, what are some of the things that you have enjoyed in the past at the camp, things that you've done that you really enjoyed?
I would say I really enjoyed each night there are themes, so you don't only just come to church, you dress up. In the past we've had fancy dinners on like Fridays, the last day. Activities there are always so many activities, especially at night after church.
Hold it up a little bit, speak a little louder.
Especially at night after church, sometimes the youth will stay out all night.
Yes.
Even if we're sitting inside, we're up in the cabins all night.
Yes.
So it truly is an experience.
Right, and we will have the pool will be lighted. So some nights we're going to have different pool events around the pool, and it's going to be great when we get through. All right, so this is where we're gathering. Are there any more pictures to show? All right, I'm going to try once again. All right. Well, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great. Are you getting ready to go to Mississippi?
Yes, sir. Getting ready.
Tell me about what you're so excited about, and how long have you been over the youth department?
Wow. I've been over the youth department since before 1994, and definitely been a learning process. I am excited about going back to Mississippi. We haven't been there for 2 years, and I'm excited going back to the camp. The pool looks wonderful on the book, but I'm going to see it for myself tomorrow and make sure I do a video for the young people, because we are excited. I know God is going to meet us there and move and bless us beyond measure.
Now, this year, I think we have the largest attendance that we've ever had, I believe, from talking to Sister.
Yes, sir, it is.
And they
Yes,
say,
sir, it is. She just preparing me another updated list, because she's had some more booked since she sent me the last list, so I'm excited.
so it's really growing, really growing, really growing, really growing. Really excited about it.
Yes, sir.
Anything like you'd like to say to those that are coming, that are heading up?
Well, I want to just tell everybody, welcome to Jesus Camp, and I'm so glad that you're coming. And my theme this year is New Era, Same Word. So things might have changed as far as technology and the way that things are going, but it's still the same word, same God, and I'm looking for God to meet us there.
So explain this new era, same word. It seems really, really excited there. New era, same word. Tell me what you're thinking about when you have that in mind. What are we thinking about?
Well, I was given the task and by my apostle, which is you, and
Yes.
all you gave me was north, northeast, southwest, and so I was trying to see, how could we put it into play. Then I thought about they're coming from the north, the south, the east, and the west, and then God blessed us, and we came up with new for north, era for E for east, same for south, and word for west, which is new era, same word. So things are changing. We're in the technology era now. They got TikTok and Instagram and all this stuff. All that stuff is out there at your fingertips, but it's still the same word. So we're looking for God to bless us and meet us. It's the same God that was over 2,000 years, same God when I got filled with the Holy Ghost in 1986, 85. So it's the same God. So we're looking for God to bless us and keep us.
All right. Well, thank you, Sister Sheffield. And what do you think about staying in the newly renovated administrative building?
I am excited. I did get a chance. She showed it to me today from Facebook, and kind of bittersweet for me. but I'm excited. She said, "You're gonna be okay, Sister Sheffield. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna make it through because this will be my first year at Jesus Camp without my husband. But I'm excited. I know God's gonna bless us, and it looks beautiful. I can't wait to get there to see it in person.
Well, God bless you. All right, let's get
God bless you, Apostle.
all right. We got to make a call here. They're ready for us now. Our manager of the camp, who has done a great job, Brother Isaac, could you please see, could you bring me the emblem, if it's there, that's in my office? If you can.
Hello.
Well, hello, Sister Drika. I have you online here all over the world, and people are listening. I know I caught you right on the off the just at the spur of the moment. But tell us, is this the largest attendance that we've ever had at the Jesus Camp?
Yes, sir. The absolute largest. We have never had this many bookings for the youth convention in times past. It is the absolute largest. Yes, sir.
So that means we're growing.
Oh, yes, growing by leaps and bounds.
But tell us a little bit about some of the things that are going to be different when you check in. Tell us a little bit about the difference that's going to happen.
Oh, yes, sir. So when you come to check in, you'll go immediately to the administrative building where you'll see myself and my staff to help check you in. Each person will receive their badge, which would include their access to the lunch line for their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It'll also include, for some, a gift bag, especially for our happy campers. If you're a happy camper, you'll get a special token of our appreciation for you coming to camp. Also, if you are not a happy camper, you'll have the opportunity to sign up to support the camp and receive a discount card that you'll be able to use while you're at camp. So those are a few of the different things that they can expect.
What about some of the foods that we have there? What are some of the things that we have on the menu? I'm gonna get out of these salad and stuff. Okay, all right. I'm eating salad and stuff. I just saw some shrimp and grits. Can't have it. Let me go ahead. Tell us what we're gonna eat out there. What kind of food we have?
Yes, sir. So we definitely wanted to make sure that the menu was kid friendly. So you'll have pizzas, you'll have mini corn dogs, you'll have fried chicken, you'll have those things. But we also are catering to the adults because we have quite a few adults coming. So if you're not in the mood for kid-friendly food, we do have options where you can make purchases for different menu items that's not a part of the original lunch buffet or breakfast or dinner. We have smoothies available for breakfast.
So we have some healthy options as well, correct?
Oh, yes. Yes. The smoothies, even if you wanted to do, we'll have a coffee and a tea bar for those who need their coffee and tea in the morning. It's so much. They definitely will not be hungry.
Amen. And I like to share with everybody the new emblem here. This is the Jesus Camp emblem that, I don't know how to get it right, that's going to be hung up. Can you get that side and lift it up? This is the emblem that's going to be put in. If you're watching, this is the emblem that'll be hung up. We have a special day that we're going to, Sister Sherry came up with it. So this is the Jesus Camp Resort. This is amazing. So we'll be hanging the emblem so you'll be able to go and take pictures of the Jesus Camp Resort emblem. And this emblem was created, I think, by Ronnie Jones Jr. I think Ronnie Jones Jr. from our media team created that. So we got to give him there we are. I went all the way to get that. Thank you, Celia. You and I, they own it. So this is really, this is going to be great. This is our Jesus Camp Resort emblem. I had Isaac to go way in here to bring it, and it was right on screen. Well, God bless you. Isaac has went and done his exercise for the day. He has went and got this for us. So we are absolutely. Now, would you tell us about the process of coming in? I think they have to register if they're staying there, and tell us how that works, because they won't be able to book in their rooms unless they've taken care of their registration, correct?
Yes, sir. So registration is mandatory for all members. And when you come to check in, we will ask that you verify that you have registered before you would be allowed to check into your room. And I also will have a list of registrations. So if you maybe have forgotten or misplaced your registration verification, I'll have a list to help you make sure that we can get you into your room as quickly as possible.
The cooking staff and cleaning staff is going down, and we have bread baskets that I'm planning on trying to make sure that those that are in the cottages get, and that they will include muffins and cookies and different things that do up throughout the week that they're going to be able to enjoy. We have a great cooking staff. How many is working on the cooking staff this time?
We have a total of, I believe, 11. working on the cooking staff this
11
year.
people who will, and we're thanking God for the cooking staff. That's part of the team that I've worked with for years, and they're going to make sure that we get everything right. And they're excited about being there. So as we get ready to go off, is there anything else you'd like to say to us, Sister Phillison, about this year's meeting?
I am just so excited. Literally throughout this process, I have had tears in my eyes with all of the different advancements and just the renovations and now the pool. It's just so many things that I am looking forward to, and I know a lot of other people are looking forward to. But I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to experience everything that's new and just keep on building up Jesus Camp. I can't wait.
Now, are there people that are still registering now, or still calling in and booking now?
Yes, we actually have had quite a few bookings just today of those who are, their last minute, but we have space. So as long as we have space, they can call to book.
So they should, because we're expecting a big amount of people staying, so they should start now trying to book the rooms and not wait until the last minute. Could you tell them how they would be able to do that?
Yes, they can contact me directly. My phone number is area code 863-845-6203. They can contact me Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. But since we are getting close to the time, I will extend my hours. So they can call me at any time so that I can get them booked, and I'll help them make their payment, let them know where they'll be staying, and make sure they're squared away.
And how does this feel? And we're trying to do the same thing here at the temple, and anywhere we have conventions, even in Valdosta, we want to build a convention hotel in Valdosta. We want to do the same there. How does it feel to know that we don't have to rent from anyone else, that we have our own facilities that we can stay in, and that money's not going out into the world, but it's going into the kingdom?
It feels amazing. It feels surreal, if I'm going to be honest. I always, just looking at everything, I have to remind myself, this is ours.
Yes.
This is property of Church of God, the Bibleway. This is not no one else's. It's literally ours. So as we're pouring into it, I just have a feeling of accomplishment. And I have a feeling, just that I've never been a part of something as great as this. So it's a wonderful feeling.
I want to thank you for transforming the way that we do things. You have had a lot of experience in customer service, and you certainly have provided such a powerful example to the standard that we should hold when we are having hospitality towards our people. And I am certainly grateful for that. Could you text me Sister Amanda's number, please, if possible?
Yes, sir. I'll text it to you right now.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. So I guess the time is about up. I've got to be going. I'm going to once again remind you, 863-551-3531, extension 107, if you want to register or book. Thank you for joining me with us. Would you like to say something before we leave?
Thank you for having me today.
I'm glad to have you with us. Blessings. See you at the Jesus Camp. Be there. All right? Be there. Be there. Be there. Be there. Make your way to the Jesus Camp. Blessings.